Did you know the Jacksonville police just called out Youngeen Ace? It would be reported Jacksonville Sheriff TK Waters sends a PSA to Youngeen Ace and his crew after Julio Foolio's hitters were caught.
So Youngeen Ace has long been known in Jacksonville. We are consistently monitoring those groups. We have people that are always watching them. I won't speak to the chief's investigation. That's up to TPD. We don't have an investigation on him right now. But he can't move around in Jacksonville without us knowing about it. And that's for the betterment of our community.
As the sheriff would then go into further detail about picking up Jacksonville rapper Youngeen Ace.
The drill rappers.
You have drill down here.
Oh yeah.
I thought that was a Chicago thing.
No, man, it's down here too, man. And the thing about it is we like to run them out of town. Like, there's a couple of them that they know they can't live here anymore. There was a particular song, was Vanessa Carlton? What's the name of that song? It's real catchy, everybody likes it. Yeah, 1,000 Miles. They sampled her song, and then they made a song, a rap to it, and they were talking about people that actually been in Jacksonville. About 5 or 6 of them, right? They named in that song?
They did name it.
But that's what drill rap is. It's nonsense, but it's impactful because they're talking about people that have actually been, those people have parents, they have mothers, they have fathers, they have brothers and sisters that feel the effects of what's going on. They think it's a joke.
As the police have been tailing Youngeen Ace for quite some time in Jacksonville, as just recently the 5 people arrested for the passing of Julio Foolio would end up revealing that Youngeen Ace allegedly hired them as hitmen. From Alicia, Isaiah, Sean, Rashad, and Davion, the police believe that Youngeen Ace actually paid them money to take out Julio Foolio. This is why they have been canceling all of his concerts, trying to limit Youngeen Ace's business income in case he needs to get lawyers in the future.
Jacksonville police and I don't know how they be doing it, but they always call around and cancel my shows. What's up with y'all? What's going on? Why y'all want to cancel my show? I don't even live there in Jacksonville. Why y'all want to cancel my? Why y'all trying to my money? Yeah, man, y'all trying to my life. Cause y'all worry about what I got going on. I ain't with y'all. Y'all canceled all my shows, but I just had a show in Temple. Y'all got my show canceled in Temple. I had a show in Virginia. I called, got my show canceled up. I had a show in Gainesville. Y'all canceled my show in Gainesville before. Daytona. You feel me? Like, what's really going on?
But do you know they did it for a specific reason? It was all due to a video that was leaked online, where it would be announced Jacksonville rapper admits to targeting Julio Foolio because Youngeen Ace put up $10,000 on his head.
Hey, on everything I love, bro. On the day homies, bro, I put it on everything on my soul, on my kids. I'm the one that smacked Julio Foolio that night when he got at his birthday celebration, bro. You feel me? I ain't gonna show my face and give my identity away or nothing like that, but you know, I did that, you feel me? There was money on his head, you feel me? I rock with Ace and them boys, you feel me? ATK, you feel me? I be in Jacksonville heavy, you feel me? If you know, you know. But yeah, you feel me? I did that, you feel me? I handled that, cause, you know, Ace had that money on his head, you know, Ace had them put that 10K up, told me to slide, told me to cause you know he got tired of that nigga running his mouth playing all the time, you feel me? So what had to be done, you feel what I'm saying? So I just handled it, you feel me? It was what it is, bro.
This would end up going viral online, so bad that Foolio's goons would want to retaliate against Youngeen Ace. A tweet would read, "The streets are saying Foolio's goons finally caught Youngeen Ace lacking. This Jacksonville beef is just getting started." As DJ Academics already assumed all of this would happen, telling Youngeen Ace that he is actually next to be dealt with, whether it's by his ops or the police.
Whack 100 recently spoke about you and he says, "You're next."
Why would you say that, bro? Why would you wish that for me?
Well, I don't know if he was wishing that. I think he's just thinking about, like, you know, in terms of, you know, people want to get the target, like the high profile target, and if Foolio is out the way, now they're like, well, the only way to make another thing is you.
Why wish that on me, bro? Man, bro, I've been living my whole life, twin. I'm not letting you get up on. I'm not letting nobody get up on me. So I don't.
With his passing now, right? Does it mean that this whole situation is over?
There's never no situation.
This has even resulted in Youngeen Ace wanting to get a fresh start, wanting to move out of Jacksonville and cut ties with his own gang. He would tweet, "Ain't no such thing as ATK no more, that stuff is gone and over with," as he would share an Instagram video running from the gang issue in Jacksonville.
I say no more ATK, it ain't no more. What you talking about? Niggas don't do shit. Niggas don't do shit. Niggas tripping. Everybody always got shit to say. These niggas. When the time for the Lord to be paid, where the niggas be at? Got all this shit to say, where the niggas be at though? Where the niggas be need to get buried? When the time to spend that money, where the niggas be? They always got shit to say, but don't be on shit, man. They don't get no feet wet or nothing, man. These niggas be talking, man. What's wrong with these niggas, man? Talking about uncomfortable, don't talk like me. Don't get the man. When I say no more ATK, ain't no more.
After posting that on Instagram, his ops would end up flooding his DMs with an old video of Youngeen Ace in the hospital, where he almost lost his life in an incident where he was ambushed by several men while leaving a restaurant, while telling Youngeen Ace to be ready for this to happen again.
I'm trying to come forward. I'm trying to hold RJ. I'm trying to hold him. I'm trying to RJ open the door. I open the door, I'm pushing him out. I'm like, I got you, bro. I got you. He got grab my shirt. I'm like, bro, I can't move. He tell me he can't move. I jump out the car. Cope open the door. Cope said, call everybody. Just call my.
With ops wanting Youngeen Ace gone and the police wanting to arrest him for several crimes in Jacksonville, what the police just announced is gonna have Youngeen Ace gone forever. As the official police document reads, Julio Foolio, born June 21st, 1998, was involved in an ambushing by rival street members, likely paid by ATK rapper Youngeen Ace, Sunday morning in Tampa. What was supposed to be a celebration weekend for his birthday ended up turning into the worst thing imaginable due to social media. Julio and his crew rented an Airbnb for the weekend. As once arriving to the B&B, Julio would post this Instagram story.
Hey, the pool party start today at 5, 6 o'clock. If you already got the address, pull up, man. You got the address, pull up. If you need the address, DM me right now. The pool party start at 5, 6 o'clock. DM me for the address or DM Julio booking ESPN. I'm gonna put it right here. We just got here, bruh. You got to add it. You got to add it, man. Push up. We just got to this bit. Tampa, Florida, man. You already got to add it to the pool party. Push up at 5:30, man. Push up at 5:30, man. We finna get everything right. Push up at 5:30, 6 o'clock, man. It's up.
The party inside of the Airbnb only lasted around 2 hours. Julio would end up sharing the inside, showing everyone that was partying, showing there was drinks involved, while also showing that he was with several women, which one of them would have ties to the goons that would pull up on him later on in the night. This was his first mistake of many, showing millions of followers, including his ops, his every single move. As an hour later, the police arrived to the B&B. Calling the landlord of the home, he would eventually kick Julio and his crew out of the crib, as Julio would once again go to his Instagram, posting his next move. This would be a poster for a nearby club, telling millions of followers where he's about to be going, as well as showing the literal address on the club poster. Almost like he's trying to break the record on social media for the most location drops to his ops in one weekend. Once arriving to the club, he would then post to his Instagram again, sharing exactly where he is sitting inside of the club in the upstairs lounge.
We came deep for my birthday, man. Everybody coming up the stairs. No cap, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We deep as 20 deep. Lit everywhere we go.
This would give the ops plenty of time to get together, figure out a plan, and scope out the scene of where Foolio is. Taking action on this day on the 23rd of the month was very important to the ops, but more on that later. As did you know, when Foolio and his crew were done in the club, they would end up gathering in the parking lot so his manager can figure out a place to stay. They would end up scoping a nearby Holiday Inn down the street, and they would all begin driving down. When arriving to the Holiday Inn, sources claim everything was silent. Foolio was sitting in the parking lot alongside 12 of his own gang members, all sitting on the hoods of their vehicles. This was, however, until rival cars filled to the brim with street members would start driving down the street. Turning into the entrance of the hotel, they would be ready with their firearms. But there would be 3 members who would end up coming out of the nearby bushes. Their main job was to locate Julio Foolio, and when they did, you can likely guess what their next job was to do. This was a clear retaliation against Foolio, especially with it being on the 23rd of the month. Foolio dropped a hit track titled When I See You. He made fun of Youngeen Ace for losing his brothers, as in the lyrics, Foolio rap, went out to eat on his birthday, 4 hit 3 passed in the worst way, he kept dissing on me, and now we're hitting 23. But now in the present day, on Foolio's birthday, these goons would end up hitting a total of 4 people on the 23rd day of the month, just like Foolio dissed them about. And if that isn't enough, Youngeen Ace would end up rapping in a new song after Foolio's passing. He would rap the lyrics, 4 in the car, 1 them gone, 3 got hit, recreating Foolio's lyrics against him, but with different numbers. But further proving the retaliation by Youngeen Ace's crew was 6 hours after the incident was done, it would be shared, Youngeen Ace dropped a song Do It, a direct diss track at Julio Foolio after his passing earlier today. Meanwhile, Youngeen Ace's right-hand man would share on Instagram an old tweet from King Von, which goes and reads, "Game over, we won, stupid." But the story gets crazier from here, as the police would end up finding the actual reason Youngeen Ace wanted Julio Foolio gone. In the official police records, it reads that 1 month ago, before Foolio passed, Foolio did an interview speaking on the beef in Jacksonville. He would end up revealing there was supposed to be a song made with both groups to stop all the crime against each other.
No record. Y'all probably didn't know this. Even though I said what I said, bro. Me and J. Breeze supposed to be doing a Stop the Violence song. We probably gonna get that shit in motion. Song and just get that shit out the way for the kids, for the youth and shit. And yeah, we gotta make this shit better, man.
You and J. Breezy have a Stop the Violence record coming.
Yeah, that shit. It's talked about. I DM'd about it. My big cousin wrote about it too. He said he with it, I'm with it. But basically right now we trying to find a beat.
Making many upset that the entire situation could have been avoided. However, rappers in the industry have a different take, as they believe that Youngeen Ace was pretending to want to stop the beef in Jacksonville so then Julio would let his guard down, which definitely seems reasonable considering Foolio and his actions on Instagram that day. This would even get the attention of Charleston White.
And everybody saying, well, man, what you think about this? Well, all I'm gonna say is, man, that works hard to die. Did he earn this here? And goddamn it, should nobody be sad? Way that lived and talk gangster, should nobody be sad what did happen to Julio Foolio? One thing we know about it, he didn't go to heaven.
That's ain't good. What's that?
Yeah, now one thing about it, he ain't in heaven. Nah, wait, that boy, he had all the time in the world to apologize to them people. He was going to the graveyard, rapping at the graveyard. Man, that was making people mama cry. It's some people relieved, wiping their forehead saying, ooh, Lord, thank you. And then there's some people crying, said, oh, we gonna miss one leg. 1 foot.
However, the following day, the actual truth would end up being revealed. This is all a result of the passing of Youngeen Ace's best friend, ATK Mitch. Did you know in April 2022, officers saw Julio Foolio driving a Dodge Durango with an illegal window tint? They would end up pulling Foolio over to ask questions when suddenly a prosecutor showed up. Things got very odd. The prosecutor even searched Foolio's vehicle illegally and even told the officers who he was. After hearing who Foolio was, he was then taken into the police patrol car and he was questioned on the passing of ATK Mitch.
Alright, so I ain't want to bring it up, I know you're going to be upset. Mitch, there's some texts I want to talk to you real quick about what happened to Mitch.
How long that's going to take?
Not that long, depends on you. They just going to ask what you know about what happened.
Once he was taken into the car, Foolio knew that he would be questioned and he was quickly taken in to be interrogated.
I used to come to my mama's house. I used to stay on the corner. He would come over there, show his support.
What type of work do you do?
I'm an artist.
You're an artist. Okay. As far as Mitch go, what are you hearing?
Nah, really, I was in Miami when I heard the news. You know what I'm saying? I was down making music, and I saw posting on Instagram. Mitch Everybody, the whole Jacksonville, Mitch.
The detectives would start looking at who Foolio was to ATK Mitch and how they knew each other, while also asking where Foolio was when ATK Mitch sadly passed away.
All right, the reason why I'm here, I am lead on your friend's case.
Ooh.
You ain't have a friend that just recently got killed?
A lot of friends that
Recently? Mitch?
Oh, yeah.
So I'm lead on that. I don't know how close you guys were. Can you kind of give me just run down on y'all relationship when y'all met? How long y'all been partners or whatever?
The detectives still had nothing on Foolio, but they had a hunch that he was involved with Mitch, so they tried fishing for any information that they could. But Foolio continued to tell the detectives he didn't know anything.
Guys, if you may know or hear something, that'd be helpful as well. Because if you know his mom, you can sit up there and call his mom, then I'm pretty sure you would want her to have some answers as well.
Oh, my little brother, I don't know who did. I don't know. I ain't here. That's what I'm saying. You would never know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. No, I just heard it. They say little brother got. I was like, you know what I'm saying? I'm in Miami at the time though.
You ain't tired of that, man?
Yeah, but I'm none of this.
As while Foolio was shutting down any involvement with Mitch passing, they would ask Foolio why his music was related to so much crime in Jacksonville, as the detectives were getting very frustrated that Foolio was staying quiet.
Do you think that your music or your ways or the way you conduct yourself through your music had anything to do with him?
Nah, because even before I was rapping, it was, you get what I'm saying? Like, you can't just say it's my music, that's why somebody, you get what I'm saying?
Okay, do you think it influenced someone or triggered someone, like the way y'all going back and forth with it? Do you feel that way?
Nah, a song can't make no do nothing, bro.